Storytelling. Storytelling is one of the most fundamental ways we communicate, and one of the simplest and most compelling forms of drama. Giving children the tools to become a storyteller is a powerful way for them to examine the specific techniques needed to be able to tell a good story, whether spoken or written. It also gives them the context to explore structure, language, and the role that punctuation plays in helping to engage a listener or reader. How? In oral storytelling, there is no script. The teller visualizes the scene and describes these images to the listener, leading them through the story via signposts or plot points. These are the key points in the story that can't be changed, but all of the other details around them can be. Start by watching a story, then analyze how the storytellers express themselves.
What are the different tools storytellers use when they're telling a story? Let's fill in the storyteller checklist together, and we can use it to remind us when we start retelling our own version of the story.
Eye contact.
Eye contact. The way they hold our attention by looking directly at us, or break it for effect.
Changing voices.
They change voices for different characters. Very high and sweet for Sleeping Beauty, very low and rich for the King. They also change their voice to change the mood or setting,
Facial expressions.
letting us know the emotions the characters were feeling.
Gestures.
They use their hands and body to express emotion and punctuate scenes,
Time connectives.
like once, a long time ago, or suddenly.
Interesting vocabulary.
Descriptive language describing different characters and their actions. Suddenly, the wood fairy, with a face like thunder, stormed into the room. So, looking at Sleeping Beauty again, what techniques did the storyteller use to bring the character of the wood fairy to life?
He made his voice high and witchy. He made his face look really angry.
Wrinkled his nose, wrinkled his eyebrows.
Top tip. It's important to re-watch short sections of the story you want to work on, as the storytellers are a perfect model. You can also have the teacher or TA model a version as well, to give the children more confidence before they begin. Now, ask the class to role-play a single key character from the story together.
I now want you to grow into the character of the wood fairy.
Why didn't you invite me to the party?
I'll curse you with a really nasty spell.
Let the children practice telling this section of the story in pairs. Again, use the checklist to guide their retelling, encouraging them to focus on a few of the techniques and use more as their confidence grows. Now, get them to explore the structure of the story. Ask the children to create a story map, storyboard, or story mountain of the whole story or section of the story you're working on. This way, the children can actually see what the story looks like, giving them a visual reference of the signposts that they can use as a reminder when doing their storytelling. Why? In order to have high-quality writing, first you need high-quality speaking and listening. And in order to have high-quality speaking and listening, you first need something for the children to talk about. Images and words that inspire their imagination. As there is no text barrier with oral storytelling, it's a great way to level the playing field and engage all children with literacy. Top tip. As the children retell the stories, encourage them to use the signposts and language modelled by the teller, but now the images will be their own. Once the children learn this technique and use these mental images to feed their own storytelling, they will grow in confidence and develop their own individual voices when performing or writing. 5 great reasons to use storytelling. Storytelling challenges and expands children's imagination. A great way to enrich their vocabulary, pronunciation, and word recognition. An intuitive way to learn story structure, grammar and punctuation. A safe way to examine difficult topics. Proven to lead to better reading, writing and class motivation.
Storytelling can be used effectively for all ages.